For as long as humans have looked up at the night sky, we've asked the same questions. Are we alone? Where did we come from? And is it possible that the answers lie not in myth, but in memory? Across ancient civilizations, there are stories of powerful beings who came from the heavens. They were builders, teachers, and rulers, figures who shaped early humanity in ways that still puzzle historians, archaeologists, and scientists today. In Mesopotamia, one of the world's first civilizations, these visitors had a name: the Anunnaki. Thousands of years ago, Sumerian scribes etched their tales into clay tablets. They spoke of beings who descended from the skies, who imparted knowledge of farming, writing, and law. They described these visitors as powerful, intelligent, and unlike humans, yet physically present in the world. The most mysterious part of the Anunnaki stories is their origin. According to the ancient texts, they came from a distant planet, a world that remains hidden from our modern eyes. That world is called Nibiru. Nibiru is said to follow a long elliptical orbit, disappearing into the depths of space for thousands of years before returning. Some interpretations suggest that when it arrives, the Anunnaki return as well. But was this just myth? Or did ancient people witness a celestial event and encode it in their stories? What makes these accounts extraordinary is not just the tales themselves, but the knowledge the Anunnaki are said to have brought. Sumerian records describe advanced astronomy, mathematics, and engineering, knowledge that seems far ahead of its time. Structures like the ziggurats of Mesopotamia, the pyramids of Egypt, and other ancient marvels worldwide show a level of precision that still amazes modern engineers. Could there be a link? The influence of these supposed visitors isn't limited to Mesopotamia. Cultures as far apart as Egypt, Mesoamerica, and even ancient India describe beings who descended from the heavens, bringing knowledge and shaping civilization. In Egypt, the pharaohs were considered descendants or chosen by sky visitors, while the Maya and Aztecs described gods who came from distant realms in the sky. Across continents and millennia, these stories share striking similarities. Skeptics argue that these are merely myths, allegories created to explain the mysteries of existence, the cycles of nature, and humanity's sudden leaps in civilization. But the consistency of the records raises questions. Why do cultures separated by thousands of miles and years describe visitors with such similar characteristics? And why do some myths speak of the same mysterious planet, Nibiru, or of beings descending from the stars? Modern science has its own questions. Astronomers have long speculated about a hidden planet in the outer solar system, sometimes called Planet X. While evidence is still inconclusive, gravitational anomalies in the outer reaches of our solar system suggest that something massive could be influencing the orbits of distant objects. Could this be the same celestial body the ancients called Nibiru? The notion becomes even more intriguing when we consider the origins of humans themselves. According to Sumerian texts, the Anunnaki didn't just visit Earth, they shaped it. Some interpretations suggest that early humans were modified, guided, or even engineered by these visitors. While this idea challenges conventional science, it provides a potential explanation for the rapid rise of civilization after millennia of hunter-gatherer life. Consider this. In just a few thousand years, humanity went from primitive tools to monumental architecture, organized cities, written language, and complex governance. Could external knowledge have accelerated our development, or are these leaps purely the result of human ingenuity? The mystery of the Anunnaki also raises questions about our forgotten history. Many ancient texts and artifacts were destroyed, lost, or hidden. Could it be that the true story of human origins is waiting to be uncovered, encrypted in clay tablets, carved in stone, or buried beneath the sands of time? Some researchers suggest that the Anunnaki were more than visitors. They were observers, experimenters, and possibly rulers over humanity. Ancient myths describe strict hierarchies, conflicts, and even rebellion among these beings, stories that some believe mirror historical events recorded as allegory. The legend of Nibiru adds another layer of intrigue. Ancient texts describe it as a massive celestial body, sometimes referred to as the 12th planet. Its orbit is said to bring it close to Earth every few thousand years, coinciding with catastrophic events, floods, or societal upheavals recorded in human history. Some believe these accounts are memories of real astronomical events, encounters with a planet so large that its gravitational pull left its mark on our world. Skeptics caution that Nibiru is a myth, a misinterpretation of ancient texts and modern fears. But the question lingers. How did the ancients describe a distant planet with such precision long before telescopes existed? Could their observations have been based on real phenomena interpreted through the lens of storytelling? Archaeological evidence offers more puzzles. Structures like the Great Pyramid of Giza, the ziggurats of Ur, and Machu Picchu demonstrate precise alignment with celestial bodies. Some argue these feats required knowledge beyond what early humans could achieve on their own. Did the Anunnaki provide guidance, or did early civilizations stumble upon this knowledge independently, inspired by the stars above? Across South America, the Nazca lines depict enormous figures and symbols only visible from the air. Were these messages intended for human rulers or for the sky visitors themselves? And why do similar patterns appear in different continents, crafted by cultures with no known contact? Modern researchers also explore the linguistic and genetic clues left behind. Certain Sumerian words and phrases hint at astronomical knowledge. DNA studies show sudden jumps in human development, the so-called bottlenecks in human history, which could align with theories of external influence. Could these anomalies be remnants of the Anunnaki's intervention, or are they simply natural occurrences? The debate between skeptics and believers is ongoing. Skeptics see patterns, coincidences, and allegories, stories designed to explain the unknown. Believers see evidence, consistency, and mystery that refuses to be fully explained. One thing is undeniable. The story of the Anunnaki, Nibiru, and ancient visitors continues to capture the human imagination. It forces us to question our origins, to look at the stars not only with wonder, but with the possibility that we have been visited before. As we advance in technology and expand our understanding of the cosmos, new discoveries may illuminate these ancient mysteries. Perhaps one day we will find traces of Nibiru, or remnants of the civilizations that remember the sky visitors. Until then, the question remains: are the legends of the Anunnaki simply myths, or are they memories of beings who walked among us, shaping our world, our knowledge, and our destiny? For now, the stars keep their secrets, and humanity's story continues to be written in stone, in clay, and perhaps in the very heavens above. The Anunnaki and Nibiru are not just stories of the past. They are a challenge to our understanding of who we are and where we come from. The truth may be waiting, just beyond the reach of our eyes, somewhere in the vastness of the cosmos.